The 2 words not to say to your male partner in that postpartum period. Hi, I'm Fray, and I'm a semi-retired senior midwife and a best-selling maternity author, and yeah, welcome along. And I'm going to talk to you about these 2 words that women use a lot, which are just not great on men to use in that postpartum period. Actually, anytime, but not when everybody's already sleep deprived and stressed because you're freaking out about your parenting or motherhood, confidence of the competence of how good you are. Anyway, it's a very fragile time, and in fact, latest research is showing that in the Western world, 1 in 5 marital relationships is dead within a year of having a first baby. So, okay, the crack still shows. I know there's just 2 words not to say. And what are they? It's can and could. Men are not structured. Their brains don't like those 2 words. And I'm going to explain this a little bit more. But this information comes from a very old famous book, or not very old, but very famous, Men from Mars, Women from Venus. And, so 2 words not to say to a man is can you or could you? And, what they prefer to hear is will you or would you, or simply I need you to. So let's put this into something practical. Now, when a woman speaks to a woman, it's a polite way for us to say, can you or could you? You know, we'd never say will you or would you. Not very often, woman to woman. You know, like if I need a girlfriend to pick up my kids from school, well, they don't go to school anymore, but if they, back in those days, I wouldn't say, would you pick up my kids from school? I don't know, that's just a bit weird, woman to woman. We'd say, hey, would you, I'd say, can you pick up my kids from school? Or could you be able to pick up my kids from school? Can you or could you? It comes across as a non-committal, like they have the ability to go, well, actually, no, I can't because I've got this on. So can and could is polite, but in the way a male brain is structured, which is physically structured different to a female brain, they just prefer the words will you or would you, because that gives them the option to say, well, no, it doesn't suit me to do that. So you would say, honey, would you empty the rubbish, please? And it gives him the option to go, no, like he wouldn't, because hopefully he wouldn't, because that's impolite as well. But when you say, can you empty the rubbish bin, honey? That comes across as an insult, because what it's saying is, are you capable of emptying the rubbish bin to my exacting standards? Can you? Are you capable of it? Yeah, they don't like the words can you and could you. They much prefer will you or would you. Honey, would you grab some takeaways on the way home? That'd be great. Not, honey, can you or could you grab some takeaways? Well, yes, he could, but does he want to? And will he do it to your existing standards? Okay, but here's the 3rd one that is a really good one to use, which works so well. And that is not saying would you or will you, but simply saying, I need you to. If there's one thing that men will generally complain about women, is we expect them to read between the lines. And that's not something they're naturally very good at. I mean, I'm generalizing when I say that. But reading between the lines, like picking up the innuendos or intonations of what it is you want. Yes, I'm fine, when you're not fine kind of thing. Men much prefer for a more direct conversation. When they talk between each other, they talk in a much more direct conversation. They say what they think and they think what they say. And so if you want the rubbish bin emptied, honestly, girls, just say, honey, I need the bin emptied, or honey, the bin needs emptying. That's it. Shut up. Don't say any more. Actually, better than the bin needs emptying is just saying, honey, I need you to empty the bin. I need you to. That's it. I need you to. That, honestly, is the most miraculous sentence to use. And take that from someone who's been together with, we've been together 37 years. God, okay. Yes, we were just born out of the womb when we got together. No. But, yeah. So take it from someone that's been been married a bloody long time. That's just miraculous. Just say, I need you to. It's so good. Back off, give him the space, and that minute, when you're not expecting it, he will get it done. Because men they have a huge physiological, emotional driving force to be your hero, to be your knight in shining, to save the day, to be the fixer. That's what they want. Women, we're the nurturer, the carer, the empathy. But the men, their brains are structured to save the day. And so, yeah, give them the chance to do that. And if there's any men listening to this, a little bit of inside secrets, the one thing you guys do really badly, which is really irritating, and can you not do it, is when we as women want to vent, and we go blah, 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 and this and this and this and this and this. We get to the bottom of our well and we just want to empty our thoughts. What we don't want is for you to give us suggestions on how to fix anything. We don't want that. Well, sometimes we do. But generally, we just want to vent. And when you have a conversation girlfriend to girlfriend, you can't know that. We'll sit down with a girlfriend and she'll vent about the whole week. And you just sit there and go, yeah, bad, terrible. Oh, I agree, But what she doesn't want is you to sit there and give her a whole lot of solutions on how to fix her problem. She just wants to vent. And we just want to vent. So, guys, if you're listening to this, the best thing you can ever say to us when we're venting, the best thing is, oh dear, really? Tell me more. That's it. Just let us vent. And women do need to vent after having a baby. There's a lot that gets boiled up in there, and they say that women speak 4,000 more words a day than men. This is probably a good example, just this little TikTok. Anyway, yep, so that's it, girls. Don't say can you or could you. It's an insult, or it can be taken subconsciously at an insult level. Just say will you or would you. It's more polite. It gives them the opportunity to decline, which typically they don't. Or more to the point, be direct, speak your mind, and just say, honey, I need you to blah, blah, blah. Easy. It works so well. I can't begin to tell you how well it works. Okay, I love you and leave you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And, of course, you can find me at kathyfray.com. And for my premium online prenatal education, go to motherwise.app, www.motherwise.app. Okay, bye, everybody. See ya.